So in this video, I'm gonna go over my daily original strength reset routine that I do every day, a lot of times, multiple times per day. This is gonna be the version where I'm just going through it, so it's definitely gonna be more of a follow along. I already made a video where it's a little more instructional and follow along, so it takes a little bit longer. But this one, I'm just gonna do it as if I wasn't even making this video. So we're gonna start off belly breathing for 30 seconds. So I'm gonna use a timer for most of this stuff. So 30 seconds of belly breathing. I'm not going to go over everything. If you're not sure what that is, go watch the other video. I'll link it in the bottom. But I will give you reminders. Breathe in and out of your nose, tongue resting on the roof of your mouth. Fill up your diaphragm, so ribs should be expanding out to the side, not just belly rising up and down. So fill up your belly, your diaphragm, and then that'll go into your chest. All right, so from there, I'm gonna go to my head nods, also for 30 seconds. So up on my forearms, and I'm just gonna nod up and down, leading with my eyes. Tongue is still resting on the roof of my mouth when I'm not talking. You can also do these for reps if you want to. Like sometimes I don't do a timer, I'll just do it for reps, like 10 reps or something. All right, now we're gonna go to 30 seconds of head rotation. So now I'm gonna turn my head side to side and try to find my feet. Being nice and relaxed. So that's why it's important to breathe in and out of your nose while you're doing this. So you try to let go of any tension that you have. If you hold your breath, you are definitely going to stay quite tense. All right, that's it with that. So now we're going to go to upper body rolls for 30 seconds upper body. You can go a little longer if you'd like. Sometimes I go a little bit longer. Just remember to let your lower body crash over like a wave, staying nice and relaxed. Try not to log roll. Sometimes I'll do these up to a minute, depending on how much time I have. So if I have a little bit longer of time, I'll do it for a minute. So now we're gonna go to lower body rolls. Again, same for 30 seconds. Remember to keep your arms up over your head so they don't get in your way. If they're down through your sides, you may find it difficult to roll because you have to also roll over your arms. When they're up above your head, they're just out of the way. But now remember, the upper body is relaxed and just crashing over like a wave. Regardless of when your timer goes off, if you use a timer though, make sure that you do equal sides. All right, so there's 30 seconds there. So now we're gonna go to the dead bugs. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go 30 seconds on the dead bugs. So arms and legs up towards the ceiling, dropping opposite arm and leg away from each other. Trying to keep that tailbone up off the ground. So you can pull the leg that's not moving. If you pull that knee towards your chest, that'll help you keep your tailbone up off the ground. Because you only want one arm and one leg to move at a time, and it's opposite. So make sure you're moving opposites and not the same side. If you need to, you can come here and reach out this way. All right, so now we're gonna go to windshield wipers. So drop your arms out to the side like a T, and then just drop your knees side to side. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Do not let your shoulders come up off the ground at any time. If your shoulders start coming up off the ground as you're dropping your knees, then just stop there and go windshield wiper back the other way. Keep breathing in and out of your nose. Try to keep that tailbone again off the ground by pulling your knees towards your chest. Now we're gonna go to egg rolls. So here we're gonna hug our knees and roll from side to side. Lead with your head. Look over your head, over your shoulder. Pull your knees up towards you and let that take you all the way to the other side. Then you can even turn around, look behind you, add a little bit extra. Looking over my head, pulling my knees up towards my chest looking behind me. These are one of my favorite. They're all my favorites, but this is definitely one of my favorites. All right, now we're going to go to rocking chairs. So still hugging those knees, rocking forward and back. Keep your spine a little curved so it makes it easier to rock. So just think like of a rocking chair, how it's curved. So you can roll nice and easy. Do not roll up onto your neck, just to your shoulders. If you need to use your feet to help pump, that's fine. This is really good for your vestibular system, also for your abs. Like I feel this in my abs for sure. Okay, good. Now, again, this one isn't a reset, but it's something that I always do. So I'm going to add it, and it's shin box. So feet shoulder width apart or a little bit longer or wider. And now just drop your knees side to side. If you need to sit up a little bit to get the knees down, that's fine. But we want to make this about the hips, not the core. So that's why I like to keep my hands on the ground. What I mean by that is some people will go, and sometimes I'll do this with my hands off the ground, but now that's more core. So I really want to just focus on my hips right now. My feet are staying in the same spot, and I just use that as a pivot point. All right, now we're going to go do some rocking. So rocking, I'm going to turn the timer off, and I'm just going to do reps. So I'm just going to start going forward and back. I'm going to do this 10 times. 2, 3. Try to get my shoulders past my fingertips. And then my butt down to my calves. 6. Halfway, I'm going to switch now to my laces. So this is 7, 8, keeping good posture, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to make circles. I'm going to go back up on my toes for these. 2, 3. So just pretend like you have a crayon sticking out of your belly button and you're drawing circles on your mat. And once you do 5, then switch directions. Keeping your head up, so don't let your head just hang. You shouldn't be looking at your knees. All right, minimum, look a little bit in front of you. You don't have to look all the way up like this, but definitely don't have your head hanging. All right, so now we're going to go to the kickstand rocks or adductor rocks. Kick your leg out to the side. We're going to do 10. I'm actually going to switch back to my laces now. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now I'm going to go to the hurdle rock, but now I'm going to go back to my toe on this one. So what I mean by that is I'm up on my toes, not on my laces. So 2, 3, 4. I like to keep my feet flat, but you don't have to. 9 and 10. Good. Now I'm going to switch and go hurdle rock on their side. I'm going to go, say, on my toe here. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to go to my laces again. 1, 2. I just have to get a little bit deeper if you're going your laces. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then back to the hurdler, but back up onto my toe, also on that back foot. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now again, that little bonus of the thread the needle, we call them thoracic rolls, not necessarily resets, but they just feel too damn good to skip them, and I'm already in a spot to do it. So I'm going to dive that arm through, rotate the head, get that shoulder to the ground, look at the ceiling, rotate up, look at the ceiling here. And the same, I'm just going to do 5 on each side. Take your time with these. Don't forget to breathe in and out of the nose. Sure, you're tired of hearing me saying it, but you'd be surprised how many times people hold their breath. All right, starting 4. Last ones. Remember, take your time with these. Don't just twist. rotate. There's a big difference. Good. All right, now last ones, we're gonna do bird dogs. So I'm actually gonna throw a little twist in. I'm gonna do mine with my feet off the ground. Give it a shot if you'd like. If you cannot balance yourself well, don't do it. It's a lot harder than you think it is. So we're gonna do 10 on each side. So that's 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, oh, lost my balance, 10, and 10. And that's it. I don't even know how long that took me. I didn't time to see how long it took me, but just like that, I feel great now. My nervous system is fully awake and I'm ready to go on and do some other things throughout the day. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope these resets help you as much, if not more, than they help me. Share this with friends you think that might benefit from it. And if you're getting value from these videos, please consider to subscribe and then like this video. Thank you.